What's the Not Your Finest Hour podcast? What is that all? I mean, I've heard stories.
Not Our Finest Hour podcast. I'll have to check out one of these days when I get a minute to listen to it. I've been told it's not for everyone. Just the general reviews I hear on it. It has been getting really good reviews.
And I've never personally listened to it, but I have heard it's not for everyone.
I listened to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Just great podcast. I've really enjoyed that.
I'm not endorsing anything. From what Caleb told me, he said don't endorse anything unless you listen to it first.
I do once in a while listen in, and it's a lot of fun. But I do got to be careful. It is not for everyone.
Caleb Allman is always dropping nugs that it's one of the most value-added shows out there.
Of course, through all the Not Our Finest Hour, you guys poking fun at so much different stuff is absolutely killer.
I don't feel any oppression tonight. In fact, I feel very free. Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Thanks for being here.
I'm Interlock Ian, and I wouldn't fucking miss a Not Our Finest Hour podcast for nothing.
Welcome to the beginning of the podcast, which is like, did they change Zoom or something? Because this is fucked.
What's wrong with yours?
It's like, I don't know. I couldn't get into it. Then it said to download some workplace app and a whole bunch of bullshit. But my computer's still running on like Windows 5 or something.
It's probably trying to find a version old enough to run on your computer.
Yeah.
They have to go back in the archives and find a version of Zoom for you.
If you're not on Windows 11 now, you're open to virus and malware attacks.
For 80% of your computer.
Oh, yeah?
No, I don't know.
There's that references.
I don't know what this. When I open up some things, it tells me. Hold on, I'll see what it is. I gotta open up like a. If I open up like a Word document, it'll tell me what it's running because it says this one won't upload this anymore because you're not running this. Oh, it didn't tell me.
I don't know how to check. I have an Apple.
Oh, I'm running a version of Microsoft Office from 2010.
Ooh, vintage.
I guess it is vintage. Maybe if I open up this, it'll tell me. There's something I open up all the time and it says you're running Windows 7 or whatever the fuck it is. I'm like, oh, great.
Does Kelly's computer have a newer version of everything than yours?
Kelly's computer is brand new. She gets a new one every year.
Yeah. I doubt she's running old technology like you if she's in charge of all the important stuff in the company. As far as getting paid, at least, right?
Yeah, she's in charge of all the important stuff in the company. I'm not in charge of shit.
Well,
everything we touched today was just crap. Well, it's like we're doing this paper job, and it's like they're not ready for us, but I don't have anything else to do, and they should be ready for us, but they're not, and so like they don't have, and so we're trying to like push the narrative and help them, but it's like it just leads to us. It's just vaporizing money, whatever. Like, what are you gonna do? Pay guys to sit around the yard? At least they're on a job site. They might have accomplished something that was productive.
Yeah.
And then we have a big job coming in November, so I need to just get through these 2 weeks. And then we'll have work in November for probably the rest of the year. So
I'm trying to get through the little landscape jobs and then focus on all the commercial stuff I got 2 residentials left after this, and then it's commercial. Just send them to the sites and go. Put the topsoil, put the pavers, put the plants. No more micromanaging about a walkway that's 6 inches over to the left or something. We'll coast into the winter time. Full force with easy work. I think anyway, but is that ever how it goes?
No.
No.
Everything I bid, I anticipate to be somewhat easy, and none of it ever is.
Yeah.
So we don't actually have any work for the spring. We don't have a job, and I'm tempted to just leave it that way. I'm like, this is my out. I don't have any commitments, right? This is my moment to get rid of everything because I don't have, like, I have 0 commitments for the spring. We will be done everything other than repairs. So I could keep a couple guys fucking around the yard for repairs and then just shut it down. This is my out because I don't have anything to move forward. So
what would you do?
I don't know, retire.
Okay, if that's an option.
Or I could just keep working with the trucks.
Move to the
I never
soup.
needed to. I never needed to open this company. It wasn't a requirement of my life. It's something to do. Like
Hmm. I think you've
so.
done pretty well for yourself for something to do.
Uh, I don't think so. I
Time
don't.
to get
I
into
don't have.
consulting.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's what I'll do. I'm good. I'll just sell everything and go off into that sunset. I have no fucking shut down my Instagram account, shut down all my social media, and disappear.
Wow. Wipe yourself from the internet
That
You
would
could
be the
sell an
greatest.
account.
That would be the greatest thing ever.
to
Oh,
wipe
I would
yourself.
never.
Go live on that beach with the pigs. There's like a beach somewhere where they have like pigs that swim in the water.
Think to swim in the water.
I
I'd
think
be
it's
happy
highly
just to live in Oshawa. Yeah, we don't have any commitments for the spring, so that's great. I'm actually kind of excited about it now.
I got a
If we
lot.
don't we don't have any work, then I don't have to do anything. I can keep the trucks and just run the trucks.
Hmm. No, can't do that. I had a client text me at 4 o'clock in the morning this morning. Actually, she's a client of the city, but she felt the need to text me at 4 o'clock in the morning to see when our start date was.
The wall client.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
I just blocked the number.
I have directed her to only communicate with the city now. I
I don't
no
think she
longer need to
cares.
be. Well, if she wants her questions answered, that's the way to get them answered, not through me. Especially not at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's
Oh,
straight ignorance.
I I agree with you wholeheartedly. I'm saying that until you block her number, I don't think you'll get rid of her.
How does she know? Did you know if your number is blocked?
No, you wouldn't know. It just
Well,
seems
I
like a
just don't
text message.
respond.
Yeah.
That's as good as blocked, right?
Well, no, because you're still annoyed at 4 o'clock in the morning. If it's blocked, then
Can
I
I put
have
it on
like
silent or something? I don't know.
I have 15 or 20 people blocked on my phone.
Really?
Oh yeah. And then now I think when you block them on Apple, it just blocks their emails, it blocks everything.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
I if someone crosses the line with me, I just delete them from my life. I don't need you. I'm good.
That's all right. Yeah.
Of the 15 people that I've blocked, I don't think any of them, my life has been negatively affected in any way. Never talking to those people again.
Maybe one of them's trying to reach you about how they want to share their $1 million with you or something.
I'd rather not know. I blocked them for a reason.
Hey, I guess they felt bad about how they treated you. Now
I'm
they want
not.
to get
I
you
think we've
millions of dollars.
established long. I think we've established long ago on this podcast, and I'm not someone who's motivated by money.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's not a motivating factor in my life. So even
What
if someone, if I don't like you, I don't care if you have $100 million. I'll block you. It makes no difference to me. It's not a motivating factor in my existence.
How do I get to be like that? Because I still like money.
I don't know. I don't. I think you either. I think everyone is born with the level of greed that they have, and I don't mean that in a hyper negative way. I don't mean like people
I'm
think
just
like there's all different levels of greed. Like maybe your level of greed is a greed level 5. It's a healthy level of greed. And a greed level 10 is an unhealthy level of greed where you're fucking running scams and fucking selling courses and doing bullshit. Maybe that's an unhealthy level of greed. Like
what level
it's
of
all
greed is where you put in pools and take people's money and then you're featured on Fox.
I think that would be like a level 8. I don't think it's quite like Bernie Madoff pyramid scheme level of greed.
Okay.
I think
There's levels
I
to
think,
this.
well, level 10 greed, maybe you're like killing people to take their money.
Hmm.
Level 8's pretty high then.
Well, I don't know. I just made this up today. It's not like I don't have a fucking chart in the office.
That's just two below killing someone to get their money.
You don't think that if you screw someone for $100,000 on a pool and you do it enough that someone might commit suicide over something like that?
Yeah.
You're fucking up people's lives big time.
Yeah,
Like you're super fucking up someone's life. I don't think.
absolutely. I don't condone it at all.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm trying to say here.
No, no, I know it isn't. I'm just saying, like Mike's saying, it's a level 8 to fuck someone over a pool, and I'm like, well, what if you fuck someone over that pool and then they shoot themselves in the fucking head because they got screwed out of 100 grand, and then their wife had told them not to give them that fucking money, and then their kids left and their wife left, and then like I think it could be a level 8.
It's true.
Hmm.
Like the repercussions of fucking someone over at their house are huge and lasting.
I just think my YouTube algorithm's full of all these like crypto pump and dump things, and that screws over like hundreds of thousands of people's lives. So
No,
I just think about it like a scale
that
like
screws
that.
up people's lives if you buy into it.
Yeah, it's their action.
That you have the option there.
But
I
Well,
that
you have the
same thing with
option
the
not to.
person, yeah, to put the deposit on the pool, they've got the option to take a look at that company and who they are, and
true. I think you have to do your due diligence either way.
yeah,
And you can mitigate how fucked you can get by doing your research
yeah.
with anything, I guess, right? Or just don't buy into the
Yeah, or you
Kool-Aid
can
at
do a
all.
ton of research and still get fucked.
I suppose you can. I mean, that's what your boy Maddox did, didn't he? Like all those people thought they were
Well,
with a
That was a
safe
Ponzi
investment.
scheme.
Yeah.
they were getting huge returns on their investments, but all he was doing was taking the money that was coming in and
Yeah.
paying out the other people, and it's like that's like a financial thing that's happening on a level that I don't understand. Someone tagged me in this video of this Tigran guy explaining permeable pavers. Have you guys seen this video?
No.
Not that one.
He's like, these pavers are permeable, and these ones are under a roof, so they're not permeable because no water goes through the roof. And I'm like, man, influencing in the landscape trade has reached an absolutely, utterly ridiculous level when you're explaining a roof. This is a roof. The water doesn't fall through the roof. So we don't do permeable pavers under the roof. I'm like, why wouldn't you? Why would you switch? Like,
Are the
to
pavers
me,
different or the joint infill is different?
no, the base. He switched the base, everything.
Oh,
He did permeable base, hit a roof, did dense graded base outside of the roof, went back to permeable base. And then he's doing palmeric sand under the roof, and he's doing chip rock. He called it chip rock. I don't know what you want to call it, aqua rock, HPB, whatever the fuck you want to call it. He's putting that in the permeable areas. That patio looks fucked up to me. I think you're better to just do
yeah.
Yeah.
or do nitro or whatever that fucking liquid sand is.
We did nitro and it's in like a driveway apron that wraps around the house, even though you're not supposed to drive on the shit. Because if you switch to
No, it's
regular
dry.
sand, it would look like shit. Like it would look like a mistake.
It's certified now.
Is it?
Is
Yeah, yeah.
Did they
For
do
like
that at
three
the same
years.
time they switched from the big buckets to the slim buckets?
Is the Slim
No,
Buckets Nitro X now?
I don't know. I just noticed that they come in like half-size buckets now.
Well, they've got
well,
Nitro
probably
X
because
now, which is a finer, less
probably
permeable.
probably because those buckets are, you know what, too? Like, this is just a little like for all these consulting businesses and all this fucking shit and all these people. If you use a clearly AI generated photo to promote your consulting business, it just makes you look lazy and stupid.
I think everything's
Don't
AI
do it.
generated now. Like everything
Don't
is AI generated.
don't
You see
do
all
it.
these Sora videos?
Sorrow video.
Sora, it's there's a whole bunch of shorts now in my feed of these ultra realistic AI videos.
Hmm. They're gonna take all the influencer spots.
What are they doing?
Well, now you can upload your likeness to it, and you can choose whether or not people actually can use it or not. But you can upload your likeness and put it into videos and stuff. It's pretty crazy.
They're gonna use
Really?
that. They're gonna say this is why we need a digital ID so that we can differentiate you from AI. Great, here we go.
Yeah.
Get your microchip now.
Get your microchip. Get your white girl trip now. I don't. I just feel like AI generated stuff just makes you look stupid and fucking lazy.
That hasn't come into my feed. I haven't seen that.
What?
The consultant AI pictures or videos.
Oh, it's every one of them is pushing some AI garbage. It just it yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I maybe it doesn't. Again, this is just my opinion, which probably shouldn't be, you know, taken seriously ever. So, yeah, like I always say, if you're coming here for education, it's not the place for me, anyways. So, um, I don't know. I don't like all the AI. I guess like I've generated AI stuff and put it on my account.
We've got some AI images on our Not Our Finest Hour account.
Yeah,
We do. Makes us look stupid and lazy.
that's okay.
That's it.
That goes with the brand, though.
People say something to me all the time, like, "Well, you did it." I'm like, "Yeah," and I'm stupid and lazy, and I've never promoted myself otherwise. Look, no. It's not like I'm here saying I'm super smart. Like, no, it's fucking, it's you know, wow. Applewood Landscaping has 403,000 followers.
Wow.
Nice.
Hmm.
It's definitely helping the community. Yeah, everything we did today was just fucking shit. Just never, nothing worked today. It was just a painful disaster. It's been like that for like 2 weeks.
Um, I don't know. It's I'll be ready in 2 months for a break. Think we're gonna get 2 months? October to November
I think
now.
so.
Ooh.
Mid December.
Holy shit, it's coming fast. I have more
Yeah.
8 weeks of work to do by far.
Yikes.
Do you ever count how much money you have potentially left to make? And it makes you discouraged. You're like, okay, I got 8 weeks. That's, I don't know, 200K or 250K, whatever it is. And you're like, oh shit, I wish it were more.
No,
But
No?
now you can relocate snow. So
But I won't. I doubt I will. We're supposed to not get a lot of snow this winter, they said.
I've heard the opposite.
Well, you can never tell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have 8 weeks left and probably 12 weeks of work. So it's going to be a race to finish things. We're trying to stockpile as much dry soil as we can. Like, I'm making soil endlessly all day, neglecting my other job so I can make $20 per bucket of soil. So we'll see if that is going to pay off or not.
Are you gonna make a dome for it? And bin?
No, I want
No.
to. I would love to, but we just go through so much of it that I don't think
Hmm.
it's like how can you put that much soil in a dome? We don't have a dome big enough. So we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Work when the weather lets us. But um we're getting a part-time driver next week.
Oh yeah.
Well, after we're back from H&A. Yeah, he left his bus driving job, so he's gonna come work with us.
Oh, you mentioned your friend or something?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So,
But just part time.
well, we only need him for trucking soil, right?
Gotcha.
Right at the end of the year. So we're gonna try it out. The only problem is he's gonna need someone at the yard to load him because he's not a shovel operator or a loader operator, right? So someone has to stay at the yard and load him so that he can bring the soil to the sites.
This is all leading towards you starting your own retail location.
Um, I don't know if I could be a retailer. I don't like people. I don't like people coming in and asking questions, and like I just don't. I have a hard time with that. So, especially for like little bits of money, whenever you're giving me tens of thousands of dollars, yes, I'll put up with a couple questions, but whenever you want to buy like a yard of Riverstone and it makes me maybe
This guy wants to start a bin business.
it's the
I don't
yeah.
like when people ask
Well,
me questions and give me little bits of money. Oh,
yeah.
my
I
friend. You
actually
need to love when people give you little bits of money and ask you a lot of fucking questions.
some guy asked me for a garbage bin. He's like, I live on Pitt Street. How much? I'm just like, the price is in the fucking ad. Forget it. Don't need your business. If you can't read the fucking ad, you can't get a bin.
If you can't read an ad, you can't get a bin. No, no read, no bin.
Yeah, exactly.
No read, no bin.
We did a nice topsoil job a couple of weeks ago. And you know when you have to keep your tickets for how much material arrives on site?
I just to go on another note, like I've never advertised a bin business in my life. I can't even fathom the amount of pain you're about to have from doing that.
Uh, it's minimal. I'm not investing in advertising.
No, just from the amount of idiocy.
Oh, I can choose not to answer them.
I know. Just opening yourself up to this like barrage.
It's in my hands. I
Yeah,
opened a business so that I could do things the way I wanted to. And fortunately, it's worked out so far. That doesn't
true.
change because I open up a separate business. I can still do things the way I wanted to.
You can.
At least this way, I'm not relying on them to make the truck payments because NDL is already making the truck payments.
Yes, true.
So
I want to go back to the episodes from this time last year and see if PK was this jaded. See if it's just
I
the
think he gets
time of
easily every
year.
October, November.
I'm always jaded. I'm a jaded person. I'm
I don't
generally
know.
an unhappy person. I
You're
don't think I'm
usually
more.
better
I
by
don't
the
think.
time.
I don't think I'm more jaded or less jaded. I think I'm always sort of the same amount of jaded, hatred, nasty kind of person. I don't know that there's anything different.
Maybe it's the sleep deprivation during the winters that you're a little bit softer, maybe less jaded. And then once the season starts back up, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just the time of
I'm
year.
also really old, right? To be doing this, like I'm just super fucking old. Like the kind of things that happen, I think when things happen, it used to be like, oh well, we'll just move forward, and now I'm like, what the fuck? Like I sent three people to go to a soccer field and accept a water truck. The job for the day was to accept the water truck and then make sure that the water truck didn't drive over the little flag poles in the corner of the field, that like the little inset pipes that hold the flags in the soccer field. Three people, four flags. Accept the water truck, make sure the things don't get hit. Three flags hit. And
Did they hit
then,
the flags or did they run over the holes in the ground where the poles go?
well, the poles are sticking out of the ground by the thickness of the
Oh,
turf.
okay.
And that they got run over, yeah, and crushed.
Jesus.
Three
Jesus.
out of four. Now, my guys painted huge orange boxes around the things. And then when the driver got there, got out, and when he got there, they stopped him and said, here's these big orange boxes. Don't go near the big orange boxes. And he said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, for sure. Yes, yes. Very happy. Very happy. Very good day. Good day. Yes. And then, because I think he'd been here for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then proceeded to drive over all of them.
You thought they were saying drive over these four boxes.
Maybe. I don't know. But now, before when that stuff used to be happen, I used to be like pretty solution based. I mean, what are we going to do to fix this problem? Now I'm just like, this is fucked. I don't even care about finding a solution anymore. I think that's part of it. Like, I don't care about anything anymore. I'm like, whatever. Who cares? What's the worst thing that can happen here? They come and take everything? Whatever. I had nothing at the start. I think I was happier when I had nothing. Way significantly happier. Actually, I know I was significantly happier when I was living in the parking lot. Like I'm like I think that that's the problem more this year than other years is I just don't give a fuck anymore about any of it. Like whatever, man. Do what you want. Like, and I think the disturbing part is there's probably people who would be like, "Man, I wish I had a company with all this shit." And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't give a I could fucking care less about it.
People are spending thousands of dollars on courses so that they can get to your level. And here you are willing to throw it all away.
You know why they'll never get to this level? Because they're spending thousands of dollars on bullshit courses and spending thousands of dollars building their company.
Some people just don't know how, though.
I don't know how.
There's no roadmap to
We've all
success, but
established,
somebody is.
yeah, we've established long ago. I don't know much. So if I could figure it out, anybody could figure it out.
How did business?
If you're running a remotely unsuccessful company, you need to look at me and be like, if that fat moron can get it done, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I need to go be an employee. Like,
Yeah. How did people grow successful businesses before there were consultants?
because before there was consultants, the people that owned businesses were people that should own businesses. And the people that shouldn't own businesses were fucking employees.
So
Instead
you're
of
saying just
business
prolonging
owners
the
taking
suffering.
instead of business owners getting hacked by a bunch of people saying, we know you're not naturally good at running a business. We know you're not successful at running a business, but here, we're going to teach you how to do it if you give us fucking $1,000 a month.
That's a deal.
And
$1,000 a
then
month is a deal.
these people go out and all that company really cares about, they don't actually want you to be successful because if you become successful, you don't need them anymore.
Could you
So they're
not
always,
on-ramp others to the
you know what
program?
they're all going to teach you? They're going to, any person selling any bullshit course or anything online, all they're doing is trying to teach you to earn enough money to pay them.
I don't know. One consultant I talked to says that they don't want to work with somebody for more than 3 years because at that point they should be there should
Until
be
that
nothing
consultant can't
left.
pay their fucking mortgage.
That's up to them.
When, if see, like in your world, you listen to that person say that, and because you're a good person who thinks the best of people, which we've established, Mike, you're like, yeah, that guy doesn't work with people for more than 3 years. What a great guy. He's amazing. When he says that to me, my immediate reaction would be, how many people you fucking cut off from your business, bro? Give me the list of people that you cut off after 3 years. And then that guy's going to look at me and be like, well, I haven't found the right person yet. I think that, but at the 3 year period, this person just needed a couple more months of consulting. I just needed to pay for a couple more cars. Like it's easy to spout that fucking bullshit, but if no one calls them out on it, which no one ever does except me, fucking,
So
they just
I have talked to their people that they've consulted with, and they've all said that at the beginning of the year they talk to them and then they say whether or not they need help or not. So there's been a handful of people that have said, yeah, like I talked to them at the beginning of the year. They said, you know what, you don't need us this year. You just continue on your path, and then we'll talk again next year.
till you need us again. Yeah. See, there you go. We don't need you this year because we
Well,
found
the
three
easy
other
thing would be
suckers to focus
to
on.
give them advice and to take their money as opposed to
No, it's not the easy thing. The easy thing is to line up that for next year when you don't have as many people in your roster right now. So you own a consulting business, you have 30 people in your roster. You sign up 15 new people. You know, out of those 15 new people, 5 are probably going to drop off the next year. So you say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to take 5 of these people I know that are I can sucker into my service and say, "Oh, you're doing so fucking great this year. Let's revisit in the spring when I can once again go through my fucking roster and see how much income I really want to generate from this." What you're doing is just putting advanced sales in your fucking pocket, Mike. You're not being a nice guy. See, in your world, you're being a nice guy because you're a good person. I'm not a good person, so I look and go, that dude's just putting advanced sales in his fuck or woman, whoever the fuck it is that you're talking about. All they're doing is putting advanced sales in their pocket for when their business drops off next year. They know they have a nice backlog of people where they can jack their fucking business back up. They're not doing it to be good to people, Mike. They're doing it for their own fucking pocket.
I'm gonna start doing
But
that.
that's my opinion, not Mike's. Mike's
One way to
opinion
look
is
at it.
it's yeah, Mike's way to look at it is they're fucking amazing people who are doing tremendous things, who fucking are putting their billing on pause to help that motherfucker out. My opinion is they're fucking scumbags who are just have a lot of business right now, know their business is going to probably drop off because they're fucking scumbags. And so they're going to put these people that they've already suckered into this bullshit into their fucking course. It's 2 ways to look at the world.
2 ways.
You're a happier person than me, so your way's probably better.
There's probably a third way to look at it too.
No. Chad, how do you look at it?
I'm cheap. I don't pay anyone. I've gotten this far.
Well, no, we're not talking about that. We're talking about your opinion of someone telling someone, you don't need my services this year. Has nothing to do with you. Mike's opinion is that person's a great person who's trying to save that company money, has analyzed their business and said, you're doing so amazing, you don't need my services. My opinion is that person is just putting that person in the pocket. So when 10 people get rid of him, they can be like, oh, I'll call this guy up. I think you need my services now because I can't make my fucking mortgage payment.
Yeah, if someone told me
Where do you stand on that?
like if it happened to me, if someone says, "You're doing so great, let's revisit this next year," I'd feel like that's kind of passive and I'd go along with my life. I don't have to generate an opinion on the person. I'm too busy focused on me for me
This
to
is a
care what the other
podcast. We're
person is.
supposed to, the whole podcast is spouting off
Yeah.
opinions on things.
I know, but
That's what you're
but
Switzerlanding it.
you don't
This
need to
person,
have an opinion on everything.
this
is the
person
thing.
could be good or could be bad. You like, oh, I don't know.
But-
I'm
See, I told you
Switzerland.
there's 3 ways to look at this.
It doesn't matter.
We've got
at
all 3 ways on this podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all if they're good or bad. They're just because they're not part of my life then. Right? They can go fuck someone else. Like they're completely off my radar at that point. Whenever they say we don't need you this year or you don't need us this year, whatever. Good. Great. Case closed. It doesn't matter if I think they're good or bad and I mean I don't know. If someone doesn't have an impact on my life, I try not to have an opinion on them.
That's a good way to look at it.
Unless it directly affects me, I try not to.
That's why you're more successful than I am.
I don't think I am.
I think you're tremendously more.
I mean, I
successful
think
than I am.
my my mental load would make me more successful. I think and I guess this is because I'm a lot younger than you. I feel my brain has a lot more room to breathe than yours.
I would guess that your brain has had more room to breathe than mine since the day you were born.
Potentially.
I think that my brain has been fucking damaged since I was born. So I think that
Well,
that's true.
no, I don't mean in a brain damage sense.
No, I'm saying that my brain is full of all kinds of shit every day.
Yeah.
That your brain might never think of.
You know that meme?
I mean filling my brain with all kinds. I don't mean like I have a whole bunch of like super smart thoughts that you don't have. I mean like my brain's just so cluttered all the time every day. It works like 10 million miles a minute every day on a million things, looking at a million angles of everything. It's like someone says to Mike, I review all my clients in the spring and I tell them whether or not they need my services this year. And Mike's brain just accepts that. Hey, that's great. That's a great way to be. That's really awesome. Wow. My brain, as soon as they say that, starts calculating what the fuck is this fucker actually doing here? And then goes through millions and millions of scenarios. But I don't just do that for one statement. I do that for everything that everyone says to me every day, all day.
My
Every time someone says something to me, my brain goes through 300 or 400 scenarios immediately. What are they really saying? What is this really going on here? What are they really fucking doing? But if like my brain's so cluttered with shit, I agree with you that that's probably true.
Yeah, my wife overanalyzes situations. I think most women do. Um, and then like she'll come out of a situation, she'll be like,
I'm smart enough not to say that.
well, and if you have an opinion on that, I don't care, you know? Um,
This is one where I'm going to say I don't have an opinion. I've never thought about it.
fine.
It doesn't affect my life.
Well, here's the situation, right? My wife will get into a conversation with someone or whatever. Good, all's good. Conversation ends. She comes back home. She's like, I don't know if I did you get a weird vibe? I said, no, that was a normal conversation. She's like, well, what about this and this? I'm just like, you're overanalyzing it. Like it was just a normal conversation. Like you don't have to read into everything. You don't have to peel the onion on everything. Like just let things be.
I think that's good advice.
If you peel the onion too much, you'll start to cry on everything. Just fucking leave
I
it
peel
be.
the onion for everything that happens every day, all day long, every day.
That is the episode title.
I try not to peel the onion. Just leave it be,
I
man.
try. My brain just wouldn't allow for that.
Really.
Yeah, if it did, I would like that. I think that that's a really good way to be. I think that you're right, and I think that anyone who's listening should take that piece of advice to not peel the onion and just. But I just, it's
well, maybe
it's
that's what
not
makes you a great business owner is
not a great
you're
business owner.
dissecting things.
Well, you said that last episode, didn't you, PK, where you think about everything that could possibly go wrong
Yes,
for a job.
constantly.
So you look
Yeah,
at it from that perspective.
yeah, maybe. I don't. I don't think that the only people that I think that I'm a great business owner are well, the only person is Chad. I don't know why. I don't know what I've done that
0 to
Chad
a couple million in what, 5 years? That's a big deal.
6 years. This is our
Yeah.
6th year, I think. And to be fair, it's more than a couple million.
Well, even better, you know?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. To be fair, it's more than a.
You've been in it so long that you don't remember what it was to start out with a little dream of being big.
I never had a dream of being big, though.
Well, okay, I have. A lot of
When?
guys are like me, where they started out with a piece of shit truck and a wheelbarrow, shoveling shit out of the back, and they're like, someday I won't have to do this. Someday we're gonna have 10 guys. You know, like that was the
Yeah.
dream. That's the landscape dream.
I think it absolutely could be the landscape dream for a lot of people.
Yeah. And
Not
you're
for me.
downplaying it.
My dream was to have one person doing small walkways. That was my dream when I started. That was like if you want to get down to the base, like that's a good conversation to have. Like, what was your dream? Like, and you're saying my dream when I started was to have 10 guys and all this equipment and stuff. And my dream was to be one person with a wheelbarrow shoveling walkways or doing walkways, small walkways alone. That was my dream when I started.
That was never a dream of mine. That was where I started.
My problem is it just got out of hand and continues to get out of hand. It doesn't matter what I do, I can't stop it or control it.
Could you bring
Except
in
next year, next year I have no work, so Maybe that will be the ending of it.
If you had a consultant, they would probably tell you that you can bring in the people to put in the systems
I
so
don't
that you
want the
could be
people to
hands
put in the
off and go to
systems.
H&A.
I don't want to put in the systems.
We haven't announced to the audience yet that PK's not coming to H&A.
I am not coming.
PK's not going.
I'm not going.
Chad, are
My
we running
business.
it back for round 2 or what's going on?
I guess we're locked in now.
The Airbnb is cancelable.
Uh, do we have a replacement for PK? You said
Yeah,
Nick.
Nick from NRX is going to join us.
Is he coming with
You should
us in the
you should
truck?
see
Like,
if
is he
Nick from
driving?
Nick or NRX wants to replace me here. He seems like a positive, happy guy.
I think
Maybe he
I'm
could
the one
just.
under pressure being replaced of anybody here.
Why would you be under pressure of being replaced? Without you, there's no one to fucking launch the podcast late every week.
Late. And not at all on
Who
the
the
YouTube.
unless can Nick from NRX launch the fucking podcast?
To protect my job, no, he cannot.
Oh, then he's got to have my job.
Uh,
Is he a happy? If he is, does he have opinions on things?
I'm sure he does.
If he, then he can take my job.
But he
If he has
doesn't have
no,
your
if he has no,
opinions. He doesn't
if he
have
has no,
your. He's probably closer to my thought process than yours, though.
you
So
think
we
so?
need you.
Well, no, I'm saying if he has no opinions on anything, he could take Chad's job.
Okay.
My job is always up for grabs.
If he has opinions on anything, he can have my job. And if he knows how to launch the podcast, he can have your job.
Yeah, I guess H&A will be the testing ground for him.
You guys should hang out with him, see how you do. Record an episode.
Well, he's going to be in our Airbnb, I guess.
Perfect.
He's going to drive down separately, Chad. He's leaving Tuesday night. Yeah,
Sure.
Wednesday morning, he said.
He's leaving Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
Why is he leaving Wednesday morning?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Oh, maybe in his opinion, Wednesday morning is a better time to leave.
Maybe he had a consultant help him with that.
He might have. He could have possibly had a consultant help him with that. That's definitely a possibility. I don't think my business is able for me to leave next week. Probably I had a consultant. They would teach me how to be able to go to H&A.
Is there still a possibility?
Well, no, because Nick has my room. What am I going to sleep in the fucking parking lot?
There's still a space.
I could take the
Yes.
couch if you want to come.
I told Nick, so he reached out originally, and I told him to bring in an inflatable mattress, and he said he would.
Nice.
But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was doing an Instagram live over the weekend, and your dad came on. He said, make sure PK goes to that event. This is before he canceled on us, but I said, yeah,
Oh.
100%, I will, even if it means we have to kidnap him. Then I thought I probably shouldn't say that on an Instagram live. Canada's probably got me
Probably
on
not.
some sort of list now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hung up at the border for hours at a time now.
Yeah.
Well, Carney's bringing in the big
There's
bail
some bills.
reforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bringing in the big bail reforms. He rejected the other bail reform bill and then rewrote it exactly the same, and now he's bringing it in.
Hmm.
So, bringing in the bail reforms.
Is this good or bad? I haven't looked into it.
Well, who knows? I don't.
And since I'm
Could
not
it possibly be worse?
I'm not forming opinions this week, I need you guys to tell me what to think about this.
I don't think it could possibly be worse than the current bail policies we have.
I think it gets worse. This is like things we've said on this podcast could get us in.
No.
Oh, they are trying to pass that bill for
Yeah.
like so that they did arrest some guy for sharing a meme already. Like
Yeah.
up north somewhere. Yeah, I think he got 3 years in jail, no bail. For sharing a meme. But if you fucking slaughter someone in Brampton in a home invasion, you get out the next day. But sharing a meme in Northern Ontario, 3 years, baby. I don't understand how any of that fucking stuff works. So I don't understand who thinks that's good.
No.
I think that's where the disconnect for me and most of Canada is. Well, obviously the majority of Canada. I don't understand why that's good. But someone thinks it's good.
Someone,
Uh,
not me. If I were to have
what?
an
Oh, if you were to have an opinion?
Unfortunately, we've all got the same opinion on this sort of topic. I like it better when we all got differing opinions.
Hmm.
Mm. On
Oh,
other things. I don't know. What did you do this week, Mike?
What
Did
did
we
I
get
do?
through all the questions last week? I
No, we
think we didn't
didn't.
get through.
No.
let's go there.
Oh, let's do the questions.
I think there's
I
only
like
one
the
more,
questions.
though, maybe two more.
Oh, well, let's do them. I like the questions. You notice that pickup trucks have been coming down in price?
Have they? I want to get rid of
Yeah.
mine. I don't like mine.
What are you going to buy?
A Ram.
Hmm, there's a worthless vehicle.
Well, I think they all are.
All vehicles are worthless. I think we can share that opinion
Well, worthless
for
enough to
sure.
get Stellantis out of Ontario and send them down
Oh,
to
don't
Illinois.
worry, we're gonna sue them.
Oh, great. Yeah. Hmm.
They're suing them or something.
It'll go well for us, I'm sure.
Whoever that lady who's the Melina Jolie or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. What's the question, Mike?